Okay, we'll go and start this evening's meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, welcome everyone to this meeting of April 27th, 2026, our regularly scheduled commission meeting starting at 6 p.m. It's nice to have some rain out there. It's going to hopefully bring some spring flowers and some green grass, but let's go ahead and do a roll call, please.
Benson.
Here.
Birch.
Present.
Brunick.
Here.
Sarda.
Here.
Conkling.
Here.
Hunoff.
Here.
Mosier. Spencer.
Here.
Mayor Villanueva.
Here.
City Manager Leon.
Here.
City Attorney Denherter.
Here.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Next, we need to approve this agenda. We do have a couple of things that we did take off one item, and that was going to be the under old business, the public hearing for sale of alcoholic beverages. That's item number 1. We'll be removing that at this time. And that should be the only change to the agenda. So do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I move to approve the agenda with the removal of item number 1 under old business.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Okay, the agenda is approved. Next, we need to approve the minutes of our regularly scheduled meeting of April 13th, 2026. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve those minutes?
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of April 13th, 2026. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Okay, the minutes are approved. Next, before you, we have a schedule of bills. Do I have a motion to pay the bills?
Move to pay the bills.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion? Seeing no mics come on, anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hunoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, bills will be paid. And next we have the city manager's report.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor, members of the commission. Our mission is working together to provide exemplary experiences, services, and spaces that create opportunities for everyone to learn, engage, and thrive. Couple items here, couple business items, a little bit of information, and then a little bit of news. So there is under executive session litigation that was added. It was added within the 24-hour time frame that we need to give, and the press was made aware of that as well for publishing the agenda. So just making public aware of that if they had looked at the agenda earlier when it was previously posted on Friday morning, I believe. We did add that later on that day. Also, on the agenda under public appearances, thanks for the feedback that you've been giving us as we're making changes to the packet and to the agenda, conforming with some of our accessibility standards. We did add a little verbiage regarding allowing folks at the mayor's discretion to speak longer than 3 minutes under public appearances if they should so be allowed by the individual who's conducting the meeting. So that is there as well. If you would take a look at your calendars, open up your phones, if you would please, and take a look at June. Looking ahead to our June meetings, due to some staff scheduling and some time off, we as a staff are thinking about proposing to you that on our regular meeting, June 8th, that following your regular business, that we tackle the capital improvement plan and the outside agency portion of the budget. And then the following month, in July 13th, tackling utility rates, because we're working on utilities right now, and wanting to present that before we present the entire budget to you, following your regular business then. So just wanting to have you take a look at those dates, and if that's all right with you, great. If not, maybe let me know in the next week or so, and we'll propose something different. We can do a different Monday, just where things are falling. This summer is a little tight for us, but we certainly can accommodate other schedules. I want to talk a little bit about citywide cleanup and household hazardous waste. So we have our tonnage for citywide cleanup. This year, on curbside, the city crews picked up 186.6 tons. And residents dropped off 224 tons for a total of 410 tons. That is up from 2025, where they dropped, where we had 367 tons. As well, but and also up from 2024, which was 383 tons. So the only recent year that has been a little bit greater was 2022, where it was 414 tons, and we maybe think that was a matter of people cleaning out after having been inside for a couple of years, buying things and maybe cleaning out things. So thank you to all the public works staff and everyone who helped coordinate in those efforts. So there's more information in the SIM about citywide cleanup if you're interested. We held our household hazardous waste event this Saturday, and that's per vehicle. So this Saturday we had 145 vehicles come through for the household hazardous waste event. That's up from last year where we had 127, but down for a little bit from previous years. So just an average year for household hazardous waste, but anytime we can get those items out of people's homes, that's good for us because they're disposed of properly, but also good for things like fire safety, should there be any type of thing like that. So thanks to everyone who helped out there. Wanted to, if you hadn't heard, sort of just bring forward and lift up Mr. Jeff Erickson from KYNT. He was awarded the Citizen of Merit Award at the Police Chiefs and Sheriffs Association Conference in Deadwood. He was nominated by our police department for lifting up first responders in his program and supporting them. So if you happen to see Jeff, pat him on the back. He deserved that. Also, a bit of sad news for our police department and our community and our city family. Ron Eisenbach, some of you knew him as Arnie, passed away recently. He was a longtime member of our city family and the police department. Some of us younger employees know him as the guy who gave the prayer at the Christmas party. So prayers and thoughts with him and his family. I don't have any other business, Mayor, to discuss, but if the commission has questions for me, I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you, City Manager. Any commissioners have any questions or want to give any shout outs to any groups? Yes.
Quick question. I had a citizen call me. This is a citizen who's kind of concerned about all the AI and, citizen surveillance and all these kind of things. And she was just wondering if the new traffic lights on Broadway are equipped with cameras or not. And I didn't know the answer, so maybe you do, Amy?
I do not know the answer, but maybe our Public Works Director knows the answer.
Thank you, Adam.
So there is new cameras, or there is cameras installed with the new traffic signals. They are not a recording camera. They don't download anything. All they are is a detection device to sense movement or an object. So there's no recording, no downloading anything. It's just strictly a detection device.
Okay, good question. Anybody else? Real quick, I do have a couple of things, a couple of shout outs actually. I want to thank everybody that took part in the Yankton cleanup over the weekend. My daughter and I did, and it was a lot of fun, and there was a ton of people out during a rainy Saturday, but it was great, and I know that we did from West City Limits to Summit Street on 8th there, and I think we got almost a full bag of trash. I mean, so it's amazing how much stuff is on the side of the road if you really walk and pick it up. So thanks to all of those that participated in that. Again, congratulations to Jeff Erickson. That's fantastic news for him. Also, I want to give a shout out. So this is kind of fun. I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Kimball's class, high school class in Urbandale, Iowa. So I was sent a letter, and I'm going to be responding here this week with some Yankton swag and some fun things for his classroom. But what they're doing is they're doing a project from mayors from all over the country. And so they randomly picked Yankton, and I thought it was really neat. So there's a few questions I have to answer for them. I have to send them, unfortunately, send them a picture, which I'm sure they will hang on their wall, but we'll keep the rodents away for sure, if there are any. But with that being said, it looks like a really fun project, and so I just want to give a huge shout out. I'm going to let him know that I did this at the commission meeting. So hello, Mr. Kimball's class, and thanks for reaching out to Yankton. We appreciate it. Okay, so right now that's all I have, and again, unless any commissioners have anything else. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move on. Next is to public appearances. So this is a time for the public appearance for anything that is not on the agenda. And per our agenda here, you have right around 3 minutes. And so please come up to the microphone and speak your piece if you have anything to share with us. Okay, I see some movement here. Please state your name when you come up to the microphone.
Shane Birch, Yankton Rotary Club.
Matt Hanson, Yankton Rotary.
All right, we just came to, we'd like to thank Todd Larson for offering to install and remove the veterans banners on light poles on Broadway Avenue. We started this, how many months ago now?
Yeah, it was the end of last year for sure.
But the program, it's the Yankton Rotary Club's Veterans Banner Program. And right now we have 54 banners to display. And once they are installed, they'll be removed on November 15th. But every year, we look to have them up April 15th, and then again, removed November 15th. The Rotary Club did donate banners for the 4 Charlie Battery soldiers that were killed and the one that was injured in Iraq. We just wanted to say thanks and appreciate it. Working with us, and keep the Rotary Club in mind if there's anything we can help with in the future for city projects. So, anything else, Matt?
Yeah, no, you covered it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome, thanks guys. Appreciate my fellow Rotarians there. Okay, anyone else under public appearance would like to come up to the microphone? Seeing no movement, then we'll go ahead and move on to item 7, which would under public appearance, which would be our scheduled presentations. I don't think we have any. Josh, are you moving to the mic? No. Oh, okay, just checking. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. Just making sure. Okay. So I see no movement. It looks like we have no scheduled presentations today. And next we'll go ahead and go to our consent items. And we have one item under consent right now. We do, and that is to establish the public hearing for renewal of alcohol sales applications. It is recommended the City Commission set Monday, May 11th, 2026, as a date for a public hearing for a renewal application for retail on-off sale, malt beverage, and South Dakota farm wine. Do I have a motion to do that?
Move the consent item.
Second.
Okay, so we have a movement of the consent item and a second. So any discussion? I guess there is no discussion, so all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Okay, the consent item agenda is moved. Next, under old business, again, we did remove item number 1. So we're going to go ahead and go then to the second item, which would be second reading and public hearing for temporary parking lot closure for Olson's Pest Technicians Open House. Consideration of memorandum number 26-91, recommending the City Commission conduct the second reading and public hearing for Olson's Pest Technicians 60th Anniversary Open House special event to be held on Thursday, April 30th, 2026, requesting a public parking lot closure on the west side of Broadway Ave, north of West 2nd Street, and south of West 3rd Street, located next to 229 Broadway Ave, and approve said request. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second to approve the public hearing, second reading and public hearing. Any commission discussion?
I just have one question.
Yes.
Has anybody contacted Muddy Mo's to see if this is going to affect their business?
Good question. Amy, do you know that question, the answer to that?
I have not contacted them, and I don't know. Todd, was this one of those where the applicant is contacting adjacent property owners? So Olson's would have contacted them? So Olson's Pest Control was,
Thank you.
Okay, and it's a requirement, correct, Todd? Okay. Okay, so yes, I should be contacting them. Any more commission discussion? Okay, anyone from the public? Roll call.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Okay, next, item 3 would be second reading and public hearing for a temporary parking lot closures for Market at the Meridian. Consideration of memorandum number 26-92, recommending that the City Commission conduct the second reading and public hearing of the request to allow the public parking lot closures on the northeast corner of the intersection of Douglas Avenue and 2nd Street for the Market at the Meridian on Saturday mornings from May 2nd to October 31st, 2026. Commission, do I have a motion?
So moved.
second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion? Seeing no mics come on, anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Next, we move into new business. The first thing we have under new business is a transient merchant license. This is consideration of memorandum number 26-93, recommending that the City Commission approve the application for a transient merchant license for Market at the Meridian for a weekly farmers market to take place every Saturday morning from May 2nd, 2026 through October 31st, 2026 at the city parking lot located at the corner of 2nd Street and Douglas Ave. Commission, what's your pleasure?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion? Seeing no mics come on, anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 2 under new business, this is the bid acceptance for cold applied plastic pavement marking installation. Consideration of memorandum number 26-94, recommending that the City Commission accept the Sir Lines-A-Lot bid of $55,956 for the cold applied plastic pavement marking installation project. Commission, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion?
I think they get the award for the best name. for their business.
I was hoping somebody was going to bring that up. Fair, okay.
I would agree with Mr. Conkling's statement. Also, I'd like to find out exactly what this is. I'm not quite sure that I understand what that product is.
Fair. Adam's moved up to the mic.
So this is a sheet style or a tape style pavement marking. If you notice, there's pavement markings around town that are grooved into like the concrete or asphalt pavement. Typically, this product is the pavement's grooved before it's applied, and then it's rolled out per se into the groove to make the stripe or mark or whatever we're trying to accomplish. This is used for your regular lane delineation striping or stop bars or the crosswalks, those types of things, so.
So it's a decal is what you're telling me. Thank you, Adam.
Yep.
Adam, quick question. Does that last longer than paint, I'm guessing?
It can.
Okay.
It can. It doesn't handle hard turning movement areas, if there's a lot of semi-traffic turning on it. But it can last longer than paint
Okay.
in certain situations.
Okay.
And that's why we utilize it in certain
Yep.
areas. So, yep.
Sounds good. Thank you. Any more commission discussion? Okay. Anyone from the public? Okay, roll call, please.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 3 under new business, purchase of snow body insert for a tandem axle truck, snow boxes. Consideration of memorandum number 26-95, recommending that the city commission accept the quotation from Fair Manufacturing, Inc., utilizing the Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Contract to purchase 2 2026 snow body inserts for a tandem axle truck, snow boxes, for $38,360. The budget for this purchase was $45,000.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second on the floor. Any commission discussion? Seeing no mics pop on, anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call, please.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Item 4 under new business, this is a transient merchant license. Consideration of memorandum number 26-96, recommending the city commission approve the application for a transient merchant license received from the Yankton County Fair, doing business as Yankton County 4-H clubs for 3 days, July 30th through August 1st, 2026, for the annual Yankton County Fair located on the Yankton County 4-H grounds, 905 Whiting Drive. Commission, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Commission, any discussion or questions about the item? Seeing no mics come on, anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Okay, moving along here to item number 5, the special malt beverage retailer's license. This is consideration of memorandum number 26-97, recommending the city commission approve the application from the Yankton Rodeo Association for a special malt beverage retailer's license for 1 day, August 22nd, 2026, for a rodeo which will take place at the rodeo grounds, 404 Paddle Wheel Drive. Do we have a motion, commission?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second. Do we have any commission discussion? Seeing no mics come on. Anyone for the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Okay, item number 6, the Young Eagles Day Airport Fuel Discount. Consideration of memorandum number 26-98, recommending that the city commission approve a 50-cent aviation fuel discount at the airport on June 13th, 2026, from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the Experimental Aircraft Association EAA Young Eagles Program event. Do I have a motion, commission?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second. Commission, do you have any questions or discussion?
I would just add that this brings a lot of young people in from outside of Yankton for this event, so it's great that we can support it.
Sounds good. Anything else? Okay, seeing no more mics come on. Anyone from the public have any questions or comments? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 7, the bid acceptance for the Cedar Street 20th to 21st Street and Utility Project number 2026-003. Consideration of memorandum number 26-99, recommending the City Commission accept the Fimer Construction, Inc. bid of $491,957.25 for the Cedar Street Reconstruction Project number 2026-003. Do I have a motion, Commission?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second on this. Commission, do you have any questions or need any explanation? I thought you might. Can we have an explanation of this, please, Adam?
This is a bid award for the reconstruction of Cedar Street from 20th to 21st. Be a complete street reconstruction project with water main replacement, some minor sanitary sewer work, sidewalk upgrades where needed and installed where there currently isn't sidewalk. 6-inch concrete pavement for the new street.
Commissioner, go ahead.
So will there be sidewalks on both sides of that stretch?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Most of the existing street has sidewalk on both sides. There's just a little bit on the east side on the south end that doesn't have the connection.
Adam, and being cognizant of the water main replacements we're doing from the actual water main in the street then to the homes, are there many homes along there that would need any type of replacement that you know of off the
I
top?
believe most of those are copper.
Those are copper?
Yep,
Okay.
existing copper. Yep.
Okay, new, okay. Dan, go ahead.
Do we know the time frame on that? I mean, it's going to be a street closed, so just for people in that community, in that area?
I don't know when the contractor is anticipating starting that project. Completion date, I don't know it right offhand. I didn't write it down. I apologize for that, but it's early fall would be the completion date.
And homeowners along that stretch will be contacted as far
Yes,
as
absolutely.
when that's going to...
Yes, and they'll be kept up to date. on
Anytime we have the street closure, it's always it becomes a hindrance for folks that are in the area. Obviously,
it's a
it's needed and
disturbance,
it's an improvement in the future, but for the short term, it's always a little bit of a hassle. So, thank you.
Yeah, and that's one of the things too, Adam. I just want to thank all of you and all your crews that are out there working. And I know there's a lot going on Broadway and other parts of town. I've been asked about that, and I remind people when they see orange cones, that's progress. And sometimes there is a little bit of inconvenience, but you're doing great work. So keep it up. Thanks. Okay, any other questions, comments? Okay, anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Brunick,
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 8 would be the bid acceptance for 10th Street reconstruction from Maple Street to Locust Street, project number 2026-006. So consideration of memorandum number 26-100, recommending the City Commission accept the Steve Harris Construction, Inc. bid of $493,087.32 for the 10th Street reconstruction project number 2026-006. Commission, do I have a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
So I have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion or questions? Yes, Commissioner.
Yeah, my question, this Steve Harris Construction, is that a local firm or where are they from?
They are out of Homer, Nebraska.
Is this project much like the previous one on Cedar Street?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, seeing no mics, anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 9, crushing salvage concrete project closeout final payment. Consideration of memorandum number 26-101, recommending the City Commission accept the final pay request for Slowey Construction, Inc. for project number 2024-028, crushing salvage concrete and asphalt, October 2025 through May 2026, for the amount of $57,729.08. Commission, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion? Seeing no mics, anyone from the public? Seeing no movement, roll call.
Conkling.
Aye.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Then the last item would be the item number 10, the transient merchant license. Consideration of the memorandum number 26-102, recommending that the city commission approve the application for a transient merchant license received from Craig Simonson, doing business as Ozarks Outdoor Living, P.O. Box 277, Viborg, South Dakota, 57070, for 1 month from April 27th, 2026 through May 31st, 2026. Location of sale is the Riverfront Broadcasting parking lot at 1019 Broadway. Commission, do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
So I have a motion and a second. Any commission discussion or questions?
Is this the same entity that's been there for the previous month or so?
They did not associate themselves with 605 sales, no. But they are a returning transient merchant from last year.
Thank you.
Any other questions, Commission?
I would just say I've used their product. It's very high quality. It's going to be good for the community.
Okay, thanks, Commissioner. Anyone else? Okay, anyone from the public? Okay, roll call.
Hanoff.
Aye.
Spencer.
Aye.
Benson.
Aye.
Birch.
Aye.
Brunick.
Aye.
Sarda.
Aye.
Conkling.
Aye.
Mayor Villanueva.
Aye, motion passes. Okay, next, we're going to move into future business. This is the time on the agenda here where the commissioners can bring up something in the future for a future meeting that is, that they'd like to discuss. Do we have anything under future business? Okay, seeing nothing, no mics pop on, I guess we will move on. Next, we will adjourn into executive session to discuss litigation and personnel matters under SDCL 125-2. Do I have a motion?
So moved?
Second.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second to move into executive session. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Okay, we are moving into executive session.